people think of South America, many immediately picture the vibrant energy of Brazil or the romantic charm of Argentina. But let me introduce you to a true hidden gem of this continent, Colombia. It is the only country in South America with coastlines on both the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans, a strategic geographical position that makes Colombia a natural bridge connecting global cultures, economies, and trade. Spanning 440,800 square miles, roughly the combined size of Texas and California, Colombia is the fourth largest country in South America. Interestingly, it is like a miniature version of the world, offering diverse landscapes, from the stunning, sun-kissed beaches of the Caribbean Sea to the towering peaks of the Andes, and even the mysterious Amazon rainforest, one of the most biodiverse places on Earth. Colombia's climate is just as remarkable. Thanks to its varied geography, you can experience all four seasons in a single day. The city of Medellín, known as the City of Eternal Spring, maintains a pleasant temperature of around 72 degrees Fahrenheit, 22 degrees Celsius, year-round. Meanwhile, Bogota, the capital, sits at an altitude of 8,660 feet, 2,640 meters, above sea level, offering a crisp, autumn-like atmosphere reminiscent of New York's most beautiful fall days. The country's name, Colombia, was inspired by the legendary explorer Christopher Columbus, the European who first discovered this land. Colombia is a diverse and multicultural nation, shaped by a unique blend of indigenous European, African, and even Arab influences. With a population of approximately 52 million, it is the second most populous country in South America, trailing only Brazil. However, due to its vast land area, the population density remains relatively low, just 120 people per square mile, significantly lower than European countries like Germany, 603 people per square mile. Most of the population is concentrated in major cities such as Bogota, Medellín, and Cali. Yet within this vast country lies a truly extraordinary place, one without towering skyscrapers, luxury cars, or a thriving economy. In fact, it doesn't even have electricity. Despite being no larger than a soccer field, this tiny island is home to a surprisingly large community. You can visit this island just 2.5 hours off Colombia's Caribbean coast. Welcome to Santa Cruz del Islote, a floating island adrift in the ocean. What makes it truly unique is the complete absence of mosquitoes, an extremely rare phenomenon compared to the surrounding islands. Because of this, people decided to settle here permanently, building homes using seashells, sand, tree trunks, and even debris that washed ashore. From afar, the island resembles a steel turtle, with its tightly packed tin-roofed houses. As of 2024, the island has 97 houses, 47 households, and approximately 1,200 permanent residents. With a population density 6 times that of Manhattan, every inch of space is utilized to the fullest. A single house may shelter 10 or more people, leaving little to no privacy. Infrastructure on the island is severely lacking. There is no clean water, no hospital, no school, and electricity is available for only a few hours each day through generators. There are no sewage systems or waste management facilities, so garbage is often dumped directly into the sea. But how do the residents manage sanitation and daily necessities in such conditions? If you want to know the answer, comment 3 below this video. And why, despite these hardships, do people choose to stay rather than move to the mainland? What makes this island so special? Comment 5 below and we'll share the answer in the comments. Morning in Colombia is more than just the beginning of a new day. It's a moment to experience the energetic pulse of one of the happiest countries in the world. Street-side cafes quickly fill up with people, each starting their day with a cup of tinto, a simple yet bold black coffee, sometimes sweetened with panela, a raw cane sugar that adds a natural sweetness. Interestingly, although Colombia is renowned as one of the world's top producers of high-quality coffee, its own people rarely drink the finest beans as most are exported. For them, coffee is not just a beverage. It's a part of a slow, social, and joyful way of life. If you ask 100 Colombians whether they are happy, nearly all of them will answer yes without hesitation. According to the Barometer of Happiness and Hope Foundation, Colombia was named the happiest country in the world in 2013, 2014, and 2015, and has consistently ranked among the top globally. What makes Colombia one of the happiest nations on earth? Colombians believe that while money is necessary, it is not the most important thing. Second only to Argentina, Colombia has the highest number of national holidays in the world. With 18 public holidays and an average of 15 paid vacation days per year, the country strongly values rest, leisure, and enjoyment. Their culture emphasizes contentment and appreciation for what they have. In Colombia, music is everywhere, from train stations and bus stops to supermarkets and busy streets. In Bogota's central pedestrian streets, thousands of people gather daily, entertained by street performers who bring life to the city with their voices and vibrant melodies. And of course, there's salsa, the passionate, electrifying dance that embodies the spirit of Colombia, connecting people through rhythm, energy, and the harmony of love. One of the most unique and vibrant aspects of Colombia is its deep appreciation for all things plump, from art and cuisine to beauty standards. The country is famous for the works of Fernando Botero, one of the world's greatest artists who turned round, full-bodied figures into symbols of joy and prosperity. This love for fullness isn't just seen in art, it also reflects how Colombians perceive beauty, especially when it comes to women. There's no doubt that the captivating beauty of Colombian women is considered one of the country's most treasured and well-known national assets. With alluring curves, sun-kissed skin, and mesmerizing deep eyes, Colombian women exude confidence and vitality. Their beauty isn't just a product of genetics, it's the perfect blend of three cultural influences: indigenous, African, and European. This fusion creates a stunning diversity, from the glowing bronze skin of Caribbean coastal women to the sleek jet-black hair of Andean highlanders and the sharp, elegant features inherited from Spanish ancestors. It's no coincidence that Colombian women consistently rank among the top in international beauty pageants. The country has produced some of the world's most renowned beauty queens, including Paulina Vega, who won Miss Universe 2014 and became a global symbol of Latin beauty. Colombia also boasts 5 Miss International and 5 Miss Universe titles, along with 22 runner-up placements in prestigious beauty competitions. These numbers not only highlight their striking looks, but also showcase their confidence and charisma on the world stage. Because of this, Colombian women, and their stunning beauty and physique, have gradually set a global standard for attractiveness. As a result, one particular industry has flourished in Colombia, becoming famous for its affordability and exceptional quality. Do you want to know what industry that is? If so, comment 8 below. I'll share the answer in the comments. Of course, beyond their beauty, optimism, and love for life, Colombian women know how to truly enjoy every moment, no matter the circumstances. They are incredibly independent and strong. It's common to see women dancing joyfully in street festivals or singing in bustling markets without a hint of shyness. Today, more and more Colombian women are learning to speak English, making them more adaptable when interacting with foreigners, including those who marry partners from abroad, especially from the United States. Do you admire Colombian women? If so, comment 4 below. We'll share even more reasons to appreciate them, along with some tips to help you win their hearts effortlessly. If there is one place that truly reflects the blend of history and modernity in Colombia, it is Bogota, the capital and the country's largest financial hub. Not only is it the most populous city in Colombia, but it also ranks as the 5th most economically significant city in Latin America, attracting millions of visitors each year with its colonial architecture, vibrant art scene, and dynamic energy. One of Bogota's most striking features is its neighborhoods infused with Spanish colonial charm. Cobbled streets, closely packed 2-story houses painted in bright colors, and a nostalgic atmosphere make the historic district feel like a step back in time. At the heart of the city lies Plaza de Bolivar, a vast public square where locals gather, children play, and street performers entertain. Standing prominently in the center is the Gran Primada Cathedral, a centuries-old landmark that has witnessed Colombia's turbulent history. Bogota is also one of the world's most famous capitals for street art. Massive graffiti murals can be found everywhere, from old town alleyways to modern buildings. While graffiti is illegal in many places around the world, in Bogota it has become an integral part of the city's culture, drawing artists from across the globe to leave their mark on its colorful walls. Guided street art tours allow visitors to explore politically charged historical and cultural murals, making Bogota one of the most impressive graffiti hubs on the planet. Just a short distance from Bogota, an unmissable destination is the town of Guatape, renowned for its picturesque, brightly colored streets. Walking through this small town feels like traveling back in time to Colombia in the early 1900s, where cowboys still ride through vibrant alleyways, creating a scene straight out of a historical movie. Contrary to past security concerns, Bogota today is a much safer and more peaceful city than it once was. Once known as one of the world's most crime-ridden cities in the 1990s, Bogota has undergone remarkable improvements thanks to the Comunidad Segura security initiative launched in 1995. Now, Colombian police are present 24/7 at public landmarks, train stations, bus terminals, parks, and museums. At major intersections, at least 2 officers are stationed at all times, with mobile patrols constantly monitoring the streets by motorcycle. Not only do they ensure security, but they also act as friendly guides, always ready to assist tourists, making the city a welcoming and comfortable place to explore. Another fascinating aspect of Colombia is its unique holidays. If you think April Fool's Day is the only time of the year for pranks, Colombia has a surprise for you. El Día de los Inocentes, celebrated on December 28th, is one of the country's most amusing and peculiar holidays. On this day, all pranks are fair game, and if you get fooled, you can't get mad. TV stations, newspapers, and social media outlets publish shocking fake news, such as politicians announcing resignations or celebrities suddenly getting engaged. Some people even stage fake weddings or post engagement announcements online just to trick their friends. But there's an even more unique twist. El Día de los Inocentes is also known as Heartbreakers Day. If you've recently gone through a breakup or had your heart broken, this is the perfect occasion to laugh through the pain. Many bars, restaurants, and entertainment venues host special events exclusively for the newly single. Here's an interesting fact. While Colombia has an entire day dedicated to the heartbroken, this concept is rare in the United States. Perhaps it's because Colombia is the world's second-largest producer of cut flowers after the Netherlands, accounting for a staggering 70% of the world's exported carnations. What's even more surprising? The U.S. alone imports around 4 billion roses from Colombia each year, especially for Valentine's Day. Thanks to its location near the equator, Colombian roses grow perfectly straight toward the sun, creating long, flawless stems, an iconic symbol of romance and love. One unique feature that sets Bogota apart from most major cities in the world is that every Sunday, from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m., you won't see a single car or motorcycle on the streets. Instead, the city gives the entire space back to the people, a place where everyone can walk, run, cycle, skateboard, rollerblade, and enjoy the urban environment in complete relaxation. This is Ciclovia, a one-of-a-kind tradition in Colombia, initiated in 1974, and has become one of the most pioneering public transportation initiatives in the world. Colombia is not only known for its car-free Sundays, but also for its deep love of cycling. Though not widely known, the country's natural landscape is perfect for biking and has produced legendary cyclists. From the towering Andes Mountains to the vast highland roads stretching through valleys, Colombia is a paradise for cycling enthusiasts, and the locals fully embrace it. More than just a mode of transportation or a sport, cycling has become an integral part of the culture, a way to conquer nature, and a means of experiencing freedom on breathtaking roads. Whether you're pedaling through quiet, car-free streets or simply sitting back on a local bus, watching the scenery glide by, a journey through Colombia is always full of surprises. Have you ever imagined yourself standing on a pristine beach where soft white sand stretches endlessly and the waves gently lap the shore beneath a breathtaking sunset? San Andrés Beach is a must-visit destination. Nicknamed the Sea of Seven Colors, San Andrés captivates visitors with its waters shifting from emerald green to deep blue, depending on the depth and sunlight. This is the perfect place for snorkeling, where you can explore the underwater world teeming with vibrant tropical fish. What makes San Andrés even more special is its peaceful atmosphere, giving you the feeling of escaping to a private paradise, far from the hustle and bustle of modern life. For those fascinated by unique natural wonders, Caño Cristales, also known as the River of Five Colors, is an unrivaled spectacle. Between July and November, the Macarinia clavigera algae transform the riverbed into a vivid canvas of red, yellow, green, and purple hues. Dubbed the most beautiful river in the world, this destination is not only a dream for photographers but also a haven for nature lovers seeking untouched beauty. If history is your passion, don't miss Cartagena, the gem of the Caribbean coast. This historic city is renowned for its cobblestone streets, 16th-century fortress walls, and colonial-era buildings painted in dazzling colors. A fascinating experience here is exploring the traditional markets, where you can find all sorts of handcrafted treasures from silver jewelry to exquisitely made leather goods. One cannot talk about Colombia's natural wonders without mentioning Tayrona National Park, one of the most breathtaking destinations in the country. Located along the Caribbean coast, it offers a perfect blend of lush tropical rainforest and untouched pristine beaches. Visitors can hike scenic trails through the jungle, encounter wildlife such as monkeys, anteaters, and countless rare bird species, and immerse themselves in a landscape that feels like a true paradise. If you're looking for vibrant, high-energy festivals, Colombia will not disappoint. The Carnaval de Barranquilla is considered one of the largest street festivals in the world and the most important cultural event in Colombia. Recognized by UNESCO as an intangible cultural heritage of humanity, this festival attracts more than 1.5 million visitors each year. Held in February or early March, the carnival transforms the port city of Barranquilla into a sea of colors, music, and endless joy. Visitors are swept up in the lively atmosphere filled with dazzling dances, extravagant feather-covered costumes, and spectacularly creative parades. One of the festival's biggest highlights is the Batalla de Flores, or Battle of Flowers, a grand parade featuring enormous, elaborately decorated floats bursting with color. Performers atop the floats toss flowers to the crowds, creating a lively and cheerful spectacle. What makes the carnival even more special is that it's not just a celebration, but a reflection of Colombia's rich history and traditions, showcasing folk dances like cumbia and mapalé, which blend indigenous, African, and Spanish cultural influences. Perhaps the most unique highlight of the festival is the Desfile de Sileteros, a parade where farmers carry massive floral arrangements, called siletas, on their backs, some weighing up to 70 kilograms. These siletas are not just breathtaking displays of thousands of fresh, multicolored flowers, but also living works of art that tell stories of peace, history, and tradition. The sight of long processions marching through the streets, accompanied by music and the cheers of thousands of spectators, is truly an unforgettable visual and emotional experience. Have you ever imagined yourself sitting in a bustling market in Bogota, savoring a steaming bowl of chicken soup with its rich aroma rising into the morning mist? Or strolling along the Caribbean coast, taking a crispy bite of an arepa de huevo while the rhythmic sound of waves crashes nearby? If not, it's time to explore Colombian cuisine, a journey of flavors, colors, and surprises that no traveler will ever forget. On the Caribbean coast, fresh seafood takes center stage, with dishes like cazuela de mariscos, a hearty seafood stew, or arepa de huevo, a deep-fried corn cake stuffed with a rich, runny egg. Moving to Bogota, you'll find warmth in a bowl of traditional ajiaco, a chicken soup made with potatoes, corn, and guascas leaves, creating a deep, comforting flavor that reflects the soul of its people. In Medellín, the birthplace of bandeja paisa, You'll be amazed by a plate overflowing with pork, sausage, beans, rice, fried plantains, and eggs. A true feast for food lovers. And if you have a sweet tooth, Colombia won't disappoint. Try postre de natas, a creamy dessert made from milk, or simply enjoy a cup of bold Colombian coffee, one of the finest in the world. Avocados are incredibly popular here, so some ingenious minds have even found a way to repurpose avocado pits into biodegradable drinking straws, an excellent alternative to plastic. Next, let's explore the cost of living in Colombia. Living in Colombia offers an attractive mix of affordability and comfort, making it an increasingly popular destination for retirees, digital nomads, and expats seeking a high-quality lifestyle at a lower cost than in the United States. Whether you're settling into the bustling capital of Bogota, the eternal spring of Medellín, or the coastal charm of Cartagena, you'll quickly realize how far your dollar stretches here. Housing is typically the largest expense for expats, yet it remains incredibly affordable compared to U.S. cities. A modern, fully furnished one-bedroom apartment in a desirable neighborhood usually costs between $400 and $700 per month. For those seeking a more luxurious lifestyle, high-rise condos with amenities like security, gyms, and stunning views range from $1,200 to $1,800 per month. Purchasing real estate is also much cheaper. Spacious two-bedroom apartments in prime areas often cost between $80,000 and $150,000. Utilities are reasonably priced. Basic services such as electricity, water, and garbage collection typically cost between $50 and $100 per month, depending on consumption and the city you're living in. Internet service, with fast connections of around 100 megabits per second, is surprisingly affordable at $20 to $30 per month, making Colombia a great option for remote workers. Food and groceries offer both variety and affordability. Thanks to Colombia's rich agriculture, local markets offer fresh produce at low prices. Weekly groceries, including fruits, vegetables, meats, and dairy, usually cost around $150 to $250 per month for a small household. Dining out is just as affordable, with meals at local eateries costing as little as $3 to $5. A three-course meal at a mid-range restaurant typically ranges from $20 to $40, and even upscale dining rarely exceeds $70 for two people, including drinks. Transportation in Colombia is efficient and budget-friendly. In cities like Medellín, the metro system is modern and reliable, with tickets costing less than $1 per ride. Taxis start at about $1.50, while Uber rides across the city generally fall between $5 and $10. For longer trips, domestic flights between major cities can be booked for as little as $30 to $80 if purchased in advance. Healthcare is another major draw for expats. Colombia offers excellent private healthcare at a fraction of U.S. costs. Private health insurance plans generally range from $50 to $150 per month, depending on age and coverage. Even without insurance, doctor's visits typically cost between $30 and $50. Prescriptions are also significantly cheaper than in the U.S., making healthcare both accessible and affordable for retirees and long-term residents. Leisure and entertainment options are plentiful and affordable. Gym memberships in well-equipped facilities typically cost $20 to $40 per month, while movie tickets range from $3 to $5. Outdoor activities like hiking, visiting national parks, or exploring Colombia's beautiful beaches offer low-cost or free experiences. Entry fees to national parks usually cost less than $10, making it easy to enjoy Colombia's diverse natural beauty without spending much. Overall, most expats and retirees in Colombia enjoy a comfortable lifestyle on a monthly budget of $1,500 to $2,500. Finally, are you planning a trip or even a new life in Colombia? For U.S. citizens, here's some good news. No visa is required for short stays of up to 90 days. Just present a valid passport upon arrival. Want to stay longer? A tourist visa extension can grant you an additional 90 days. Thinking about retiring in this tropical paradise? Colombia's retirement visa requires proof of income, around $750 per month, and a background check. Europeans enjoy similar entry rules, while travelers from other countries may need a visa in advance. The process is smooth, with friendly officers and straightforward paperwork, just the beginning of Colombia's warm welcome. That wraps up our journey through life in Colombia in today's travel documentary. Thank you for watching until the end. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and share it with others. See you in the next travel documentary.